Hi creatives! Today we are going to listen to color, not to shapes, not to outlines, not to rules, just to color. To how it wants to move, to where it wants to settle, to the places where it might surprise you. In many drawing practices, we begin by defining edges. We draw lines to show what something is, to hold the image together. But there is a quiet kind of freedom that lives beyond those edges. A way of creating that begins not with structure but with sensation, not with form but with presence. This time we will leave the pencil behind. You won't need outlines to begin. You won't need a plan. You don't even need to decide what you are making. This is not a page about objects. This is not a page about meaning. It's simply a page about the experience of color, how it feels in your hand, how it moves, how it speaks without words. Before you begin, find a moment to settle into yourself. You might close your eyes for a few breaths. Let your hands rest gently on your lap. Feel the chair underneath you. Let the busy part of your day soften just a little. You are stepping into a different kind of space now, a space that doesn't ask you to perform, a space that invites you to notice. Now, open your eyes and look at your materials. Take your time choosing. You might pick just one medium to work with today or a combination. Watercolors, soft pastels, colored pencils, markers, inks, crayons, anything you love. There is only curiosity. Pick what your hand reaches for without hesitation. Choose your sketchbook page. If the white feels too bright, you can lightly tint it with a soft wash of color or brush a little pigment across it before beginning. This can take away the pressure of the blankness if any part of you feels resistance. Now begin. Let your hand move without outlines. No need to draw a flower, a vase, a mountain, a face. Let the color arrive first. Maybe you start in the center and build outward. Maybe you begin in a corner. Maybe you fill the entire page with one tone, then add to it slowly. Try not to plan. Let each motion inform the next. This may feel a little strange at first. Many of us are so used to defining things before we allow ourselves to enjoy them. This is a chance to reverse that, to feel first, to enjoy first, and to not worry about whether anything is right. Some days, color might come in layers. You might press hard, then light. You might smudge one color into another. You might let the page be bold and saturated, or soft and delicate. You might try wetting the page and dropping pigment onto it, just to see what unfolds. You can try different marks, circles, arcs, energetic scribbles, cross-hatching with two colors. You can press the side of a crayon and let it catch on the paper's texture. If a shape starts to appear and you feel the urge to define it, gently notice the impulse. You don't have to resist it. But what happens if you simply let the shape breathe and stay undefined? There is no timeline. Let the piece grow in its own rhythm. If at some point you find yourself wanting to stop, ask whether it's because the page feels finished or because a voice in your mind whispering something else. Often, we hear those voices in quiet practices. That is part of the work too. If you keep going, you may discover a shift. The color starts to feel like emotion. The page feels like a weather pattern, a memory, a whisper of something you can't name but still recognize. Trust your hand, trust your eye. Even if it feels strange or uncomfortable or unfamiliar, stay curious, stay open. When you feel ready, pause, step back, look at your page from a little distance. Let it speak to you. It doesn't have to explain itself. Let yourself respond to it emotionally. Do you feel calm, energized, surprised, frustrated, curious? You can jot down a few thoughts nearby if you like. You can even write a short note to yourself of how it felt to work without outlines. Or simply observe in silence and let the experience settle in your body. If you want to return to this page later, you can layer more color, or you can let it remain exactly as it is. There's something beautifully tender about working without definition, about letting yourself create not from the place that wants to get things right, but from the place that wants to feel. Sometimes that place is quiet, sometimes it's loud, sometimes it needs permission. Let the page be that permission. Let it be a reminder that art doesn't always need to describe something. It can simply be something, a feeling, a vibration, a moment that passes through your hands and into color. This is not a task to finish. It's an experience to explore. It belongs to you. If you'd like to share your page, you're warmly welcome to upload it in our private chat space on Instagram. And if today feels like a quiet day and you'd rather keep this page just for yourself, that is more than enough. Your creativity is alive. Whether it's bright and loud or subtle and still, it matters. Thank you for showing up for this page. Thank you for meeting color with outlines. See you soon.